Hi again. So I'm going to complete this recipe. It's the warm chicken Caesar salad. So a bit earlier on, I made the mixture for the croutons. So they're made out of polenta. It's a gluten-free recipe. And at the moment, I've got those baking in the oven. So it actually, you make the mixture, you put it on a tray, you pop it in the fridge for about half an hour or so, and then you chop it into cubes. And it says to grill it. I'm putting it in the oven and just let it do its thing there. The other thing I'm doing slightly different is I'm using bacon rather than pancetta. And in this recipe, whilst you're grilling the croutons, you're grilling the pancetta, but I'm just actually going to pan fry the bacon. But let's get back to it. So here it is on the screen. I have to use my mouse to try and navigate. As I've already started making it, I'm going to use this arrow, come down, past the croutons, and start with the Caesar salad dressing. So it's asking me to place a jug on top of the mixing bowl lid. So whenever you're making mayo, rather than dirtying a jug, use the jar that you're going to store whatever it is you're making in. So this is obviously going to be the Caesar salad dressing. So I have actually weighed the oil into the jar I'm going to store the Caesar salad dressing in. My 150 grams of rapeseed oil. Then I'm adding 1 garlic clove just here, and it goes. Put my lid on. Very easy to insert the butterfly. All you do, there's my garlic clove all there. You just pop it over your blades and you give it a little twist. So once it's had that little twist, it won't come off. If you don't twist it, it's possible that it could come off. But there is this little video on the screen if you need a bit of help. 1 anchovy fillet. Dig one of these out. It's a big fat one. That's gone in. Okay. 100 grams of mayo. So I made this mayo just the other day. So when you're doing these sorts of things, it does say grapeseed oil because it's not a strong flavour. If you use an olive oil, it can overpower the flavour of the mayo. This is the cooked mayo, and before making this one, I actually always bought my mayo, but now I make this and it's fantastic. So 100 grams of that going in. Okay. Yum. 20 grams of lemon juice. It says half a lemon, so that's what I've juiced at the moment. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, pretty good. 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. There'll be a lid on there. She says. But 1 teaspoon. There we go. 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. 2. Now it's asked me to pop the lid on. Remembering when you're using the butterfly, it's never faster than speed 4. So it's asking me to turn up to speed 4. Whisking all those ingredients up. I'm going to hit preview, break down the sides. Okay. Looking pretty good. So you need to scrape down. The smells really good too. Break down the sides. Other thing that's smelling really good is like the croutons. So I'm just going to check those quickly. Yeah, they're fine. on that. So it's now asking me to here, it says turn the speed selector to speed 3.5. There's no time set at all at the moment. So 3.5. And gradually pour the oil into the mixing bowl lid, letting it drip down. So this is, it's going to emulsify like you do when you do a mayo. I'm just going to push the rest of the oil in here. Okay, so that was a minute 50. Oh, it's looking good. So there you go. So that's one of the key things, is to make sure that you do it really slowly so that it emulsifies properly. Now it's going to ask me to remove the butterfly whisk, which I'm going to do, but I'm going to scrape off the lid first. We'll jiggle, get the butterfly whisk off there. Okay. And then transfer it into a bowl. But what I'm going to do is actually put it back into this jar that I put the oil in. And trick here, so you don't have to dirty too many things. Just pop your lid over like that. That acts like a funnel. Right down my dressing. Looks and smells really good. And I can just tip it in there. Some people put the lid the other way up, but I figure this is the side that's dirty anyway, so might as well just do that. There we go. Get any more out? A little bit more. All right. So that's the dressing. I'm going to pop that aside. It says clean and dry a mixing bowl, but I've actually read the recipe, and the next bit is going to be steaming, so I honestly cannot see the point of cleaning and drying my mixing bowl, because it's going to just get water in it anyway. 500 grams of water. Not too fussed about that amount. Next. Okay, this is another bit where I'm going to just change things a little bit. We'll go and have a look at the preview, the detail. So what it says is, basically, we're going to cook the chicken first in the varoma, and then we're going to cook the eggs in the simmering basket. So from my point of view, I can't see why you wouldn't have the eggs in the simmering basket under the varoma whilst the chicken's cooking. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my eggs in there. And come back to the actual recipe. Place the varoma dish into position insert aroma tray. Weigh in your chicken tenderloins. Well, what I've just done, I can't see the point. Might as well use all layers. So I've got some in the bottom and some in the tray. Put my lid on. Season with salt and pepper, drizzle with oil, secure the aroma lid, place the simmering basket instead of the measuring cup on top of them. Hang on. There's a mistake there. Because you can't put your simmering basket on top when the aroma's on. So don't worry about that. Go straight through there. 13 minutes for aroma temperature, speed 2. So we're not going to obviously hang around for 13 minutes. But what I'm going to do is the eggs will come out then. I'll run them under cold water and the chicken will go into a thermoserver. My croutons are cooking in the oven. My bacon's going to be cooked in the pan. And you can also do it using high heat in the Thermomix, but I'm just going to do it whilst this is cooking. And then we'll serve it on some cos lettuce. And I'm going to do some shaves of Parmesan cheese as well. So I think it'll be particularly delicious. So I'll turn this on and I will catch you later.